Hey guys, Dr. Christy Ennis. Welcome to Follow Me Friday, where motion is lotion, and let's see if you can guess the lake I'm at because I was here before. We have got strength and a little bit of cardio, all body weight, so we're gonna get started right away. You're gonna bring those legs out wide, turn those toes at about a 45-degree angle, let those knees go right over those toes, and you're gonna come right down into a plie, and then add a little tiny pulse back with those arms. You don't have to count, I'm gonna do that for you, so you just follow right along. We're adding a little tiny pulse back, squeezing gently into those shoulder blades at the same time. Get as low as you can and do as many as you can with me, but if you need to take a break at any time, you go ahead and you do it, right? You do you, for sure. Also, because it is a nice hot day out here, I've got my element again with me. I got the watermelon one this time, and I am a sweater for sure, which is one of the reasons I like it. And actually, I was even cramping earlier today, and it really helped me to stop my calf and my quad cramping. It's got 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, I'm out of breath here, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. We're gonna switch it up. You're gonna drop I really am out of breath. Arms need to go overhead, and we're gonna bring one leg behind. And then as I step to the center, I'm gonna squeeze and bring those elbows down. Arms go up, other side. There you go. Woo. Squeeze it down. Sand adds a whole new element here. So back to element, actually. I love the watermelon, love the citrus, and actually I love pretty much all the flavors. I haven't tried one yet that I don't like. Whew, and they have a lot of them. And for you guys, if you place an order, you get to get a free 8-pack sampler if you go to drinklmnt.com/Christy Ennis. Whew. Goodness gracious, some days are harder for me than others with breathing too. You guys might feel that same way. So whether you're a beginner here or you're getting back into things after having an injury, hello, that'd be me. This is an awesome way to do it. We're gonna get one more on each side, and then we have one more exercise standing. All right, you're gonna step back. I'm gonna turn the other way here. You're gonna go right back into a lunge, dropping straight down. I'm gonna bring my hands to the middle, and I'm gonna turn over that front foot. Step it together, and then drop it down on the other side. Whoa, turn it together. Now, if you happen to have a beach handy, you certainly can do this one at the beach as well. But I will say, if you are just starting, it definitely helps to have a solid ground beneath you. As you can tell, I'm a little wobbly here. If it bothers you, to lunge all the way, you can just go ahead and just step that foot back and then add that rotation. So that rotation gets a little bit of the abs going, and it gets a little bit more glute work with this front leg. Oh boy, those ripples in the water are mesmerizing. In case you guys don't know or haven't noticed yet, I absolutely love the water, and I try to get towards it or on it or in it as often as I can. All right, almost there. We're gonna do one more on each side, and then we are dropping down to the ground. Last one. Okay, on to our first exercise on the ground is a push-up. Now, you can't always do these on the bed if getting on the ground is too much. We're gonna do these right on our knees, but I'm gonna show you a way to make it easier and harder. So, stack those shoulders over those wrists, turn those hands out just a little bit to protect those shoulders. You're gonna bring that body down, elbows go straight behind. We're gonna make sure that we don't flare them out to the side because that doesn't feel good on the wrist or on the shoulder. So again, I'm on my knees right now. To actually make this harder, you would go straight out into a plank, right? With those legs straight behind you into a push-up. To make it easier, you would go up on a higher surface. So a coffee table would be a little harder, a counter would be a little harder, a little easier, whoops, wrong way, would be a little easier, and a wall would be the easiest form yet. So the higher up you go, the easier it gets. We got a couple more here, and then we're actually gonna go onto onto our stomachs. Here we go, last one. Geez, my arms are tired today, too much swimming. All right, and we're going all the way onto our stomach. Even though it looks like I'm just lounging on my beach towel, I am about to show you an exercise. So we got our chest, and now we're gonna get the back. So if you can have your head straight down, you can even roll up a little pillow to put underneath there. I'm not gonna do that today, but arms start out at about a 90-degree angle. From here, you're going to squeeze gently into those shoulder blades and bring those elbows back. Now you can lift that upper body up a little, but again, if you're just starting out, it oftentimes feels a lot better just to kind of keep that head down. You can go ahead and try to do a couple with that upper body lifted, but keep that head looking straight down. We're gonna get just a couple more. Okay, one more. And now we're gonna go hands and knees. So that hands and knees position, we're gonna get that side butt work in. So making sure that you try to stay nice and even and level, you're gonna bring that bent knee right out to the side. So again, you wanna make sure that you're not boop, leaning like this, and that you're only lifting as high as you can without arching in through that spine at all. Trying to keep your weight even on both hands too. Sometimes that gets a little bit tricky also. And notice I'm not lifting very high here, or I would just kind of tilt or tip right over. I don't want that. We're gonna get a few more on this side. And then of course we will switch to the other side. We're gonna do 2 more. Good, I'm gonna stay right where I am. I'm gonna shift but not lean, and then I'm lifting that other leg out to the side. Now, even though the leg that's moving is the one that's working the most, this leg that's on the ground right now is also having to work pretty hard to keep me stabilized, and those abs are kicking in too. My head might be looking down. Sometimes it's tempting to look to see what the legs are doing. Try to keep your neck in a neutral position so you don't hurt that either. We're gonna get 3 more, and then we've got 1 more to do on our backs. And 3. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go right down on our back. Last exercise for the hamstrings and the glutes, and it's one that I include in a lot of my videos, so if you've been following, you might see that it looks familiar. Heels are gonna go together, toes turn open, knees apart. Do a little tuck in through that spine so you're flattening the back as long as it feels okay. I'm gonna squeeze into those glutes, and then I'm lifting up as high as I can without arching in through the spine, the lower part or that rib cage, and then it's coming right back down. If it's uncomfortable for you to flatten that spine, it's okay, just keep it right where it is. Remember, comfort is important. It's okay to push yourself a little, but right, there's a difference between pain, which we don't want, and like, okay, my muscles are working now, which we do want. And if you want more exercises for beginners, I also have another great one with dumbbells that you can take a look at too. Love the body weight stuff because you can do it anywhere, clearly, right? And boy, I am sweating. Definitely am gonna need some more of my elements so I can not cramp. We're gonna do a couple more here. I should say a couple more after this one, so 2 more to go. There's one, last one. Yay, nice job, you did it.